Hello everyone, I am Natalie Holt, one of several enrollment specialists at Gadsden State Community College. It is my distinct pleasure to be your guide as you work your way through this virtual presentation. This is just a general overview of several of the things that make Gadsden State so great. So should you need further information about one of the topics discussed in this presentation, or perhaps a topic I don't even bring up, we want you to reach out. We would love to provide you with more detailed info about that topic. That's what we do, is provide information to those that are interested in Gadsden State. While you're watching this presentation, I want you to think about words like home, community, support, and success. Those are important to you. You are in the right place. So kick back, relax, take it all in, and just know that we would love to have you as a part of our Cardinal family. Why Gadsden State? Well, you've got choice of programs. We are cost effective. And there's multiple levels of community. By choice of programs, what do I mean? We have 70 plus program options. And within that 70 plus program options, we have degree and certificate options. So we're going to try to break that down in an easy way for you to take it all in. Of course, we have a 2-year degree that is available to anyone that is pursuing getting those basics out of the way before they transfer to a 4-year university. So if you'll look under that first column, Associate of Science applies to those that are transfer students. It's 5 to 6 semesters, and you're going to have a lot of academic courses built into the core of that specific degree. We have Associate of Applied Science. This is going to be those that are either planning on going into the workforce or they're planning on transferring. We're still talking about 5 to 6 semesters and 7 academic courses, not 7 plus. You've got our certificate programs and our short-term certificate programs. This is going to apply mainly to those within the workforce. Now, you notice that they're shorter, obviously. The certificate program's 3 to 4 semesters, while the short-term certificate, 1 to 3. And we're talking a lot less academic courses. So, regarding choices, let's go over our specific degrees and certifications. You have got your general studies / transfer programs. We have anything from agriculture to speech, as you can see on this slide. With our associate's degree, you're going to have to complete approximately 60 credit hours. As you're working your way through this degree, you're going to become fast friends with the STARS Guide. That is something that anyone here at Gadsden State is familiar with and can guide you towards. It is equivalency tables is all it is. We want you to make sure that your Gadsden State credits are going to give you the most bang for your buck and transfer to your 4-year university if that's your long-term goal. Also, it's important that you note that with transfer scholarships, most are going to require that you either complete that AS degree in order to qualify, or they are merit-based, so we need to make sure that we keep our grades up. Those are 2 important things that you need to be aware of if you're planning on transferring. Finding out if they require that you have that 2-year degree completed, or finding out how many hours are required to be considered a transfer student. And then in the midst of all that, keeping those grades up so that if it is a merit-based scholarship, you are going to be stiff competition. In keeping with the theme of choices, this next slide highlights some of our technical programs that do provide an associate's degree. I'm going to give you a second to read over the different technical degrees that are provided. Within these specific technical AS degrees, you are going to have some academic courses, and we want to make sure that you are successful in said academic courses, because if you do plan on eventually going and achieving that bachelor's degree, we don't want you to have to take those basic courses again. Our theme of choices is now moving into the technical division. Our AAS, our certificates, or our short-term certificates in technical programs. You can see that we have a little bit of everything to offer, and these are all high-need fields, desperately needed within our community. They should not be discounted. So look over all of the things that we have to offer in that technical side. Take it in. You will notice that carpentry has a double star. It is just indicating that it is a certificate only. We also have a sub-bullet that is highlighting the FAME program. If you're a junior in high school, this is a great way for you to get involved. Tying up our theme of choices is our health science division. This is a very, very popular division at Gadsden State Community College. You will notice that we offer DMS, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, EMS, Medical Lab Tech, Nursing, of course, and then we've got the RTP, Surgical Operating Room Tech, Massage Therapy, Health Info Tech. Now, 3 of those have double stars. That's just indicative of the fact that they are certificate only. So, just wanted to make sure that I pointed that out to you. If you are pursuing the nursing program, just keep in mind that it is one of those programs that, say, by 3rd semester, if you wanted to go ahead and see if you could achieve that LPN certification, then you would be able to do that before completing your RN. So, cost effectiveness. What do we mean by that? Well, it just means that we're going to be very kind to your wallet. We have the lowest tuition in the area. Our in-state tuition is $164 per credit hour. Most collegiate classes are 3 credit hours, so if you multiply the 164 by 3, that's 1 class. In order to be considered full-time, you have to take at least 12 credit hours, and that usually equates to 4 college classes per term. If you will notice, this slide indicates that that is $1,968. Now, that means it's $1,968. We don't sneak in any additional fees on you, a lab fee or an athletic fee. It is $1,968. We do like to push 15 to finish, meaning, 15 credit hours per semester. But again, this slide lets you see the actual amounts of tuition for those credit hours. Along with the tuition being just one charge, we also provide for you a student ID and a parking decal. Keep in mind, these are tuition rates for 2020-2021, so these rates are subject to change. Along with the fact that we do have the lowest tuition in the area, we also have financial aid and scholarship opportunities. If you will notice, 78% of Gadsden State students actually receive financial aid. Of course, we're keeping our fingers crossed, that you are going to get grant money and not student loan money. Now, to do this, you've got to make sure you complete your FAFSA. This specific slide actually gives you our school code, so if you want to take out your phone, snap a screenshot of that, 001017. We do have work-study programs and also, of course, scholarships. We've got your Gadsden State scholarships, but then you've also got the general outside scholarships. I highly recommend to all of you, do not be afraid of applying for those outside scholarships, even if it requires you to write an essay. Come on, if it's $500, you're getting paid $500 to write a 5-paragraph essay. You do not want to come out of college in debt before you even begin to really live, ladies and gentlemen. So keep that in mind. Our graduating high school senior scholarships are going to be available in the month of October 2020. And the deadline is March 1 of 2021. You want to go ahead and apply for those scholarships, even if you have not received your official letter of acceptance. Because keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that until we receive that finalized, authorized high school transcript, we can't give you the official acceptance letter. Now, it's a bit confusing, I know, because we tout open admission. Yes, you will be admitted on the basis of an unauthorized high school transcript, because that's basically just giving us the proof that you are in progress towards that degree. But the pretty little bow that ties up your application packet and allows us to give you a decision whether you've been accepted or not is that authorized, finalized high school transcript. So don't let any confusion over whether you've been accepted or not keep you from completing those scholarship applications. You will notice we have all different types. So if you have any questions about any of the specific ones, don't hesitate to reach out. Now we're moving into the idea of community. So what do I mean when we say community? On one hand, we're talking about physical location, there are 5 convenient campus locations available to our Gadsden State students. There's the Wallace Drive campus, which is the main Gadsden State campus. Right across the road is the East Broad campus. Down the street, you've got the Valley Street campus. All of those are in Gadsden. Our newest location is in Center, Alabama. It is the Cherokee campus. And then finally, you've got the Ayers Technical Camp, Calhoun County. Now, I am biased because that's where I work, but I think the Anniston campus is the best. Within our convenient campus locations, we also provide convenient curriculum delivery options. Now, this means that we provide traditional, which is a lecture class. We provide online, and we also provide hybrid, which is just a mixture of the two. This is so that you can build your schedule around your work schedule or around your family schedule so that it is the most convenient way for you to achieve your dream. All of our campus locations provide these 3 different delivery options, and we also provide fall, spring, and summer semesters to our students. Further breaking it down, within those semesters, you could pick either a full term, which is 16 weeks of instruction, versus a mini term, which is 8 weeks of instruction. In keeping with the theme of community, we're moving from the idea of physical community over to campus community, and the perfect way to segue is discussing visiting our actual campus locations. We do offer the opportunity for individual campus tours along with preview days. Now, you want to keep your eye out on the Gadsden State website to be apprised to those planned preview day opportunities. And keep in mind, too, that with the individual campus tours, you can sign up online as well. I mentioned we were segueing to campus community. How do you become part of our campus communities? It's simple. Get involved. We have student life opportunities, our fine arts division, athletics, and student services. Within those opportunities, there may even be additional scholarship opportunities, so it pays in 2 ways. It pays in helping you make connections, and it pays in helping make your wallet even happier. It's important to note that students also get in free to all athletic events. We are nearing the end of our virtual presentation. You may be sitting there thinking, all right, I'm in. I'm going to be a Cardinal, so what do I do now, Miss Holt? Well, obviously, if there is any kind of topic that we've touched on in this presentation that you need more information about, as I stated at the beginning, we don't want you to hesitate in reaching out to us because we want to provide you with that info. But if you look at this slide, we've got you a handy-dandy checklist, seniors. Step 1, apply for admission. It's free. Our application is located online at gadstenstate.edu by selecting the Apply Now link. Before you do that, make sure you've got your driver's license handy because we need that as proof of citizenship. It's important to also look at step number 3, have all of your FAFSA requirements completed because we don't want you to miss any opportunities to get free money. Step number 4, I want you all to make sure that you have completed everything necessary for GSCC scholarships by our March 1st deadline. And last, but certainly not least, it is one of the most important steps, again, is making sure after graduation we receive your final authorized high school transcript. That is required for us to be able to send that official acceptance decision. We have now come to the end of our virtual presentation, ladies and gentlemen. I know that I have provided a lot of information to you fairly quickly, but as I stated in the beginning, this was meant to be just a general overview of the things that make Gadsden State great. I also have said numerous times throughout the presentation, if there's anything we touched on that you need to know more information about, we don't want you to hesitate to reach out to one of us. You can find out enrollment specialist contact information on our user-friendly Gadsden State website by clicking the magnifying glass keyword search function, typing in enrollment specialist, and you can reach out to whomever you would like, and we will provide that further information to you. I hope you've enjoyed our presentation today, and just know that it means so much to us that you decided to be part of this presentation. We can't wait to find out who has decided to become part of our Cardinal family because we always love to sit back and watch those students fly.